So if you're looking for a speaker that's going to rock your party, you're going to want to watch this video because we're talking about IP65 rated, 40 hours of battery life with a swappable battery where you can connect up to 5 different speakers, and it's portable. Oh, and by the way, you can get it with the backpack too. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the Soundboks portable Bluetooth speakers. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now, before doing our detailed review and our audio test of the Soundboks, let's go ahead and check out their website so we can see more details about the specs and why you may want to consider this product.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
So here we're at the Soundboks website, and we're going to go down, and a couple things that we'll highlight right here is that it does support Bluetooth 5.0, and it has the ability to pair up to 5 speakers. And in my experience, pairing up to those 5 speakers is completely effortless. All you do is you put each speaker in the mode that you want to be in, and it connects. No special beeps, no special holding, no special pressing buttons multiple times like we've seen in other products. It's effortless, very easy to implement. You'll also notice that each speaker has 3 speakers. You have 2 subwoofers and a tweeter, and then you can see details here about the amplifier and also some additional information that you may be interested in. You do have 2 XLR outputs, input and output, and then you also have a 3.5 in and out as well that you can use. The speaker is 34 pounds, which is relatively lightweight given the size and the capacity, and it's IP65 rated, which is really good. Over here is where I get really excited about the battery life. So 40 hours of battery life in mid volume, 5 hours at full volume, and then you have 3.5 hours to do a full charge. The battery is replaceable and removable, as we saw. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go outside, we're going to check out the speaker, and we're going to listen to it too. Now, moving our review to the outside, we're going to first focus on the cabinet. We're going to talk about the battery, and then we'll look at each one of the features of the speaker. So the cabinet itself is very well constructed, has a metal grate in front with the Soundboks logo, has impact-resistant corners, and then it has this fantastic removable battery. Now, as we take a closer look at this battery, the battery does have a fuel gauge, and it does come pre-charged. And you'll notice this, that it's almost 100% charged. And this is your connection point that's going to go inside of your speaker and power the speaker. For those of you who are curious about the specs, I'm just going to flip this over right here just for a second so that we can see that. But here are all the details on the battery. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and install this, and then we're going to look at all of the controls and the features that you have in the cabinet. Now, on the left and the right side of the speaker, you're going to find these metal handles that are going to give you the ability to move this around really easily. Now, as you look at the controls here, really well laid out, very easy to understand. Have a power button, you have an analog dial here that has an LED readout, giving you an indication of your volume level, Bluetooth signal, a multifunction button that's going to give you the ability to either operate this in solo mode, host mode, where you're pairing something to it, join mode, where you can have up to 5 speakers connected and streaming the same audio. Now, on the back of the speaker, you're going to find multiple input and output connections. You have an XLR in as well as a 3.5 in, and then you have a 3.5 out and an XLR out. This is going to give you the ability to daisy chain the speaker to other speakers if you'd like. Now, on the left side of the speaker, you're going to find your battery compartment, and the battery is going to slide in easily just like this. And what you can do is just plug it into this port here, and you can still easily push this button to see what your battery level is. The battery is going to be recessed in this compartment, really protecting it from the elements. Now, there's an optional backpack that you can purchase, which I highly recommend because it makes it really easy to transport these speakers. So you notice that it has a nice metal frame that's going to give you great back support. You have lumbar support here on the very bottom, and each one of these straps are very adjustable. It makes moving the speaker around really easy, especially if you're only one person who's setting up for any kind of event. You do have a strap that goes all the way around that keeps the speaker from moving. And again, even though these are light and you have the handles on the side, I found that like if you're going to the beach or you're going somewhere where you may not have stable footing, that this is a great add-on. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to conduct a sound test. Now we're going to go from low all the way up to high and give you kind of an experience of what these speakers sound like. Now, the first thing that you're going to appreciate from this, because I've already been testing these speakers, is that the mids and highs are very, very crispy clean. They're going to be very clear, but the bass is going to be punchy. So this is one of the best sounding large format speakers that I've tested, where the speakers, the bass doesn't overpower the mids or the highs. Everything is nice and clear. So you're going to see going from low all the way up to the highest level, full volume, how everything stays really nice and clean. Let's go ahead and try that.
Oh, oh, oh.
its highest level. We're hitting around 90 dB. I'm gonna lower the volume. Now that is at the lowest volume. Here's our next sound test. Increasing the volume. Decreasing the volume. Again, you can see how bass present, mids is there, and then also the highs are just crispy clean. Let's go ahead and join the second speaker so you can see what they sound like together. All right, so we're going to start up our test now with the left speaker being the host and the right speaker is the one that's connected to it. And we're going to go from low to high, and we're going to exercise, again, the bass, the mids, and the highs, and you're going to look for how clean and crisp things are. Let's go ahead and do that. This is one of the lowest settings, and we're going to continue to increase. Bass is kicking in. It's full volume. This is very loud. Now notice how clean, again, those highs were. Very, very clean, and how punchy that bass is. We're going to go ahead and try another track just to bring something in. We'll probably see, here's some more bass that we'll bring in. So you can hear how loud that was. We did have a plane go overhead, but this is going to give you kind of like a real world experience as to, you know, what's going to win, a plane or these speakers. Last one I'm going to play is more tropical in nature, so we can hear how that sounds. Going from low to high. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are the Soundboks, and this is the latest generation, 2019. Let me know what you think about these speakers in the comment area below. Well, guys, that wraps up our review of the Soundboks speakers. What did you think? Let me know in the comment area below. I think they rock. They're super loud, but they're also super clear and crispy when it comes to mids and highs, and it has fantastic bass. Let me know what you thought in the comment area below.